The Republican Jewish Coalition in town for its annual summit, and this year the big focus, the terrorist attack carried out on October 7th.
Now the event is jam-packed with prominent speakers, including former President Trump. Heather Mills was there and shares what they talked about.
Leaders and attendees calling for unwavering support of Israel, a common thread among all the speeches here, which was capped by a speech by former President Donald Trump saying he'll stand shoulder to shoulder with Israel. A fired up crowd on day 3 of the Republican Jewish Coalition. The conversation focused almost entirely on U.S.-Israeli relations, the war, and growing anti-Semitism. Former President Donald Trump speaking via satellite, not mincing words.
I will support Israel's right to win its war on terror.
Hundreds of attendees carrying signs and waving American and Israeli flags listened in as political pundits and prominent members of the GOP reiterated that message.
It's never been more important than it is right now, and all of us know that. We live in very dangerous times.
Israel must be allowed to eliminate Hamas.
A rousing applause when Trump laid out his plans for change.
We will arrest the pro-Hamas thugs who vandalize federal property, and I will put every single college president on notice. The American taxpayer will not subsidize the creation of terrorist sympathizers.
Nevada Republican U.S. Senate candidate Sam Brown had this to say.
I know the horrors of war, but I also know, most importantly, the miracle of finding hope when someone else is willing to enter into the fray with you. I stand with Israel. I also stand with Jews here in America.
The 3-day summit wraps up today. The election now just 2 months away. Heather Mills, 8 News Now.
Now, Trump said if he's elected, there will be peace through strength, adding the events of October 7th wouldn't have happened if he was president.
Vice President Kamala Harris on the campaign trail today as well. She visited Pittsburgh. This comes a day after proposing a boost in federal tax incentives for startup businesses. She will remain in the battleground state for debate prep ahead of Tuesday's face-off with Trump. The Harris campaign also holding an event in Las Vegas today with a group of Latina small business owners. Earlier this week, Harris said she wanted to raise the small business tax credit to $50,000 and to cut red tape. Ryan Arguello owns a business that sells PPE and other safety equipment. She says red tape hurting her ability to grow her business.
The ability to gain financial support is extremely hard right now, and then also the ability to get federal contracts. I mean, she mentioned that yesterday in her speech, was that giving more access to those federal contracts, I think for me, that's extremely important.
Harris also said she wants to generate 25 million new small business applications in her first term if elected.